Hi. In my early 20s, I dreamed of having a career as an artist, but I didn't even really know what that looked like. Now I'm 30 years old, I've been painting full time for 8 years, and I'm gonna show you a week in my life because I feel like this is something that I would have liked to watch as an aspiring artist. A realistic peek into what having a career as an artist actually looks like. So let's begin with Monday. I'm going to try to be as honest about this as possible, but when I came up with the idea for this video, I was faced with a bit of a conundrum, and that is no 2 weeks in my life ever look the same. I'm a project-oriented person, so if I'm working on a painting, I have trouble focusing on anything else until that's done. If I'm working on a YouTube video, website update, print release, same thing. If I showed you a random week in my month, it wouldn't necessarily be the best reflection of my artistic life overall. And since I'm sure you don't want to watch a 15-minute video of me sitting in front of my computer editing, I'm going to try and show you a week where I do all the core tasks responsible for keeping myself and my business alive. Starting with art making. Got my painting uniform on. I think I'm going to paint an 8x10 this week because I just have a bunch of 8x10 canvases kind of laying around my studio at the moment. If you're wondering why I have already painted on these, it's because I have this thing where I can't waste paint. Whenever I'm finished a painting and I have leftover paint on my palette, I just smear it onto the nearest canvas. I kind of like doing that because first of all, it's a fun exercise to just
smush some paint around.
And second of all, I like starting a painting on a previously fiddled with surface just because I find it way less intimidating than painting on a pure white canvas. Now I have to decide what to paint, and typically I use my own photography as reference for my paintings, but a few weeks ago my husband took this photo and he sent it to me and I was like, wait. The lighting, the colors, like everything was just so nice. I will show it to you on my cellular device. I think it's gonna make a really nice painting. I felt a little something when I saw this picture, and that is a good indicator that I will enjoy painting it. So I'm gonna bring this into Lightroom, make sure that the colors and the contrast and everything is where I want it to be, and then we'll start painting. You can't see it right now, but I'm actually using my camera to film this painting process, which can be a bit annoying because I have to focus on two things at once, but c'est la vie, it's part of the job. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it a day. It's getting a little bit dark out and I'm losing light. That was a good first day for this painting. I'm really satisfied with the progression so far. I hope that tomorrow I'll be able to get it finished. So now I'm just going to wash my paintbrushes and check my emails. Two things that I don't necessarily love doing, but must do nonetheless. It is now about 5:30 p.m., which is when my husband comes home from work and we make dinner. Not gonna lie, my typical evening is then spent making tea and popcorn. Getting super comfy cozy on the couch and watching a show with the mister.
Why is she arresting him?
Because he's obstructing the investigation.
Oh.
And then going to bed around 10:30, give or take. Today, instead of scrolling on my phone while I drink coffee, I'm reading a book. Because I'm trying to form better habits, damn it. And I would like to finish my painting today, so I'm gonna get a head start. When I'm working on something new, I like to keep my Instagram followers up to date by posting progress shots and videos. I feel like it's exciting when an artist takes you along the creation journey a bit. So that is what I do when I take little breaks between painting sessions. Do a little post on the gram. Usually when I'm on the toilet, if I'm being completely honest. Don't lie, because I know that you do it too. I know. The painting is officially complete. I think I spent around 8 to 10 hours in total working on it, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Today was a pretty long working day, so I think I'm just gonna neglect my emails for this evening and make some dinner, chill.
54. And with Jack, 15.
I'm so far behind. Shit, my intuition was wrong.
And go to sleep.
Five minutes later. 5 minutes later.
So today I am focused on completing all of my post-painting responsibilities. And by that I mean all the stuff that I have to do in order to try to sell the painting. This process includes photographing the art, editing those photos, making a product on my online store, sending out a newsletter, and posting on the socials. Seems like pretty good weather outside for the photography portion of today. So I'll see you out there. I made a whole video about how I photograph my paintings for prints, so if you're interested in learning more about that process, I'll put that video on the screen now for your reference. And for a painting this small, I like to stage my own little product shot so that people can get an idea of scale. Now I have to edit these photos, and for that I use Lightroom. next comes creating a product for my online store. And now I've got to write my newsletter so that my subscribers are informed of my new creation. So hopefully that doesn't take me super duper long. Newsletter is complete. I think I'm gonna send that out later this afternoon, and in the meantime, I'm gonna post some of these photos that I just edited to the gram. So now all that's left to do is cross my fingers and hope that it sells. It is now in the hands of the universe, so I am just going to go for a walk, I think, because I've been sitting on my bum all day. And then I think I'm gonna make some muffins and go to sleep. While I make these muffins, I want to talk about how hard it can be to stay organized as an artist and small business owner. Honestly, up until this year, I really struggled with keeping on top of all my projects and responsibilities. I don't want to generalize, but I think this might be an artist thing. So at the start of this year, I decided it was finally time to get my ducks in a row. I did a bunch of research, and that is when I discovered Notion. And I'm not kidding you guys, it has changed my life. If you don't know, Notion is a productivity and note-taking app. It serves as a single space where you can think, write, plan, manage projects, and run an entire company, and do it exactly the way you want. I spent months developing my own personalized template on Notion, constantly tweaking and improving it until now it basically serves as a place where my entire business and life live. I use it for my weekly to-do list, to keep track of my habits, remind me of my goals and aspirations, keep track of my finances, ongoing projects and priorities. It's like the first thing that I look at when I wake up in the morning, and it makes me feel calm and organized and reminds me that I'm a capable human. Because of Notion, I can actually find the time to make muffins, and that is a sacred thing. If you can think it, you can make it happen with Notion. Try it for free at ntn.so/Brooke Cormier. Good morning. So last night I received a limited edition print order, and so this morning I'm gonna just stay in my PJs and get that all packaged up while I enjoy my coffee, and then later I will go to the post office and get that baby on the road. So this is actually my customer's 4th order of a limited edition mushroom abstract print. And so as a little thank you, I wanted to surprise her with a homemade mushroom ornament, just as a little thank you gift, a little token of my appreciation for all of her support. I made these mushroom ornaments out of orange peels and dried clementine peels, and then sticks that I collected in the forest and whittled down. It was a really fun project. I might even make a whole video about it because they're just so cute and like such a great little craft for around the holiday season. So I'm gonna wrap this up and stick it in with the print, and I hope she likes it. Yeah. So at this point in the video, I would like to point out that I do have a social life. It thrives sometimes, and other times it doesn't. And that is just life. Being a entrepreneur and constantly worrying about your business. Not worrying about your business, but just it being on your mind all the time, and so many things to do that sometimes it's hard to maintain a social life, but it's something I'm working on. And this afternoon I am attending an event where my friend Amanda is hosting a doodle planning and vision boarding workshop, which I'm very excited about. In the meantime, I think I will start editing this video, which I know will take me a lot of time, and I'll probably do some laundry because girl's got a lot of chores on her list this week as well. So I will see you at the workshop.
Is that Sabrina and Melissa from Answer in Progress?
I see the pro mist. I'm like, is this a dream sequence?
Any good event has cheese.
I don't know. Like who?
It sounds like we
This is what I started with 6 years ago. This is like an example.
Look what Melissa is attracting in 2025.
Dad, I need more towels.
Wait. Amber, you want to send me those sticks? Sabrina, it's like really good. This is my manifestation board. I'm going through things. Should we make this a monthly thing?
That's what I'm saying.
Good morning. Today is not going to be a very exciting day for you to watch because I'm going to spend the whole day editing this video. Editing takes me a pretty long time because it is a relatively new skill for me, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so that does not help with getting things done in a timely manner. So it's probably going to take another week or two to get this sucker on the internet. I'm probably also going to work on it a bit this weekend, but in general, I like to give myself the weekends off. Yes, I'll work on things sporadically throughout the weekend if I need to or if I want to, but I'm a big work-life balance girly, okay? I can live without that whole grinding lifestyle. So instead of making you watch footage of me staring at my computer screen, I thought we could just end off this video with a bit of a chat about artistic life and my art career and stuff. I think having a career as an artist these days can take so many different forms, and I'm finding that my job is constantly evolving over time. For example, up until 2022, I would have considered myself more of like a traditional artist in that I made my entire living off of selling paintings and prints. My entire business revolved around that, and it was like my only revenue stream. Only in the past couple of years have I actually started taking YouTube seriously, and because of that, writing and filming and editing has become a significant addition to my task list. So a week in my life 5 years ago looks very different than a week in my life right now, and I assume the same will be true 5 years from now. And I think that's natural. We are constantly evolving as artists, and as self-employed people, we're really fortunate to have the freedom to forge our own paths and create the career that works best for us. I think it's really important to lean into the things that interest you and the things that are working. For me, at this point in time, that is making art and making these videos. So I'm gonna continue to do that, and we'll see what happens. Thanks for spending this time with me. Your views, comments, likes, and subscribes are really encouraging and just make the time that I invest into these videos really worth it. So thank you. I hope that you enjoyed this little glimpse into my life as a full-time artist, and if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments below and I will answer them to the best of my abilities. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Brooke Cormier, and I'll see you next time.